I'm Misty.
And I'm Ike.
For the next 15 minutes,
We're going to debate pop culture.
my background's in music.
My background's in film.
I know the topics beforehand.
And I don't.
We check the internet for the facts,
And ruin it with opinions.
from pop rocks in your lunchbox.
To Happy Meal toys and swatch clocks. Hey,
Hey.
everybody.
Hello, everyone.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good
Wednesday morning.
I am now
How-
well into my 41st year.
You are.
I don't know if I want
You
everybody
are.
to know how old I am.
It's okay. I tell people how old I am.
I'm 41, mother people.
MFers?
Mother peoples.
Mother peoples. I'm 43.
I'm catching up.
I forgot a whole year once.
Did you?
Yeah.
Maybe I'll just take another.
Actually, no, I added a year.
Don't I get a do-over since I didn't really get to do anything this year?
Yeah, you do.
So I'm 40 again.
Yeah, like it was last year. All year long, I told people I was 44, and my roommate was like,
And,
"No, you're not."
You told that to me too.
She's like, "No, you're not." Like the whole time I've known you, we've been this many years apart.
Wow.
And I was like, "Wait, I'm only 43." Yeah.
And you get a do-over on this year, so
And I
you're
get a
like
do-over,
42.
So I'm like 43 forever, essentially.
Pretty much.
Yeah, which I'm fine with.
I think the 40s
I
are
like
the best
this.
decade.
I really do too.
Unless you live outside of Los Angeles.
Right.
You probably have your life all set by then.
Right.
But in Los Angeles, the decade of your 40s is like,
Yeah, it's when you hit your peak.
yeah, you actually start doing things in your field that are fun and yeah.
I've enjoyed it. I did. I'm not one of those women that freaked out when I hit 40 at all.
Yeah.
I was ready for it. Like I was like, bring me the wisdom and the knowledge.
Let's
I'm
go.
ready.
I'm ready
Hit
to
me.
guide the youth
Hit
of
me with
America.
all your wisdom and knowledge.
That's right. Right in the face.
Now I'm just get slapped in the face with wisdom every day.
You guys got to stop slapping Misty in the face, guys.
Oh,
And you need a better face shield.
I don't. I can't disagree with that. I can't.
What do you want to talk about today?
Well, we have been having President Week.
Oh, that's right.
And in light of keeping it light and fun and ridiculous and learning like goofy things about presidents gone by, today I just want to do like a fun like weird shit about presidents episode.
Weird shit.
Weird shit, like
Okay.
weird nicknames, weird hobbies, weird facts. So I'm gonna start it out with this.
Can we slaps?
We can slaps.
Meow.
Meow.
Oh, guys, if you haven't watched our show before, meow means start the timer because
Right.
we're going to start it right now. Meow.
Meow.
And slaps is what we say
Meow.
at the end. So,
Because of our music.
Yeah.
It slaps.
so just for those of you that are just joining us, but
Right.
we're never going to quantify that ever again.
Never know. So
quantify is my
hopefully
second
you
favorite word.
caught this episode so you understand what's happening.
Right. Because it
Otherwise, you're
either
just
meows or
lost.
it slaps.
Meows or slaps. Ooh.
Slap the kitty.
Meow.
Meow.
Anyways.
Okay. What specifically about President? Weird stuff.
Weird stuff. So I'm going to tell you, I'm going to just really quickly run down weird presidential pets.
Okay.
Calvin Coolidge had donkeys on the White House grounds.
Donkeys.
Also, George Washington.
For donkey milk?
He had a donkey named Royal Gift, and Coolidge's was named Ebenezer.
Ebenezer donkey?
Yeah. George Washington also had coon hounds named Drunkard, Taster, Tippler, and Tipsy, which means he was a hunter.
Or he drank a little bit.
Or he drank a little bit.
Yeah.
James Buchanan had an eagle on the White House grounds. He like had a pet eagle.
That's pretty patriotic.
That's pretty pimp.
I am the president.
Like who has an eagle?
Eagle out front should have told you.
Right? John Quincy Adams and Herbert Hoover had alligators. They didn't have names.
What?
They had alligators.
In like a moat or something?
Yeah.
Is that what the presidential fountain turned into?
I don't know, man.
Wow.
I kind of love this because we talked about this a little bit. 3 former presidents of the United States owned bears. Teddy Roosevelt and Calvin Coolidge had one, while Thomas Jefferson had 2 bear cubs. They had little bears.
Little bear. Bears?
Little bears. Yeah,
Wow.
bears.
2 bears?
Uh-huh.
2 bears, 1 cave. Check it out.
Roosevelt, who apparently just really liked animals, had a hyena.
Whoa. Mm-hmm. Is there like a place like the Playboy Mansion where they just keep all these animals?
Maybe. I don't know.
Like a little mini zoo?
Well, Andrew Johnson, I love this too. He had a soft spot because he would often find mice in the White House. So he would feed them. out of his little hand. He would feed the mice.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Better than rats.
Right. Abraham Lincoln and Benjamin Harrison and William Henry Harrison all had goats. Benjamin Harrison's was named Whiskers.
A goat named Whiskers.
A goat named Whiskers.
Wow.
Oh, and then Teddy Roosevelt and William McKinley had roosters. But Roosevelt's rooster only had one leg.
The one-legged rooster.
A one-legged rooster.
We're definitely making merch shirts with a one-legged rooster.
The one-legged rooster.
Yep.
So that is my start to presidents are weird people.
Oh, dude. I've got a list of one weird thing about every president.
Give me some of the highlights.
All right, I'm just going to start.
Like what you think the highlights are.
I didn't even get all the way through it, but I'm just going to start with what I think is pretty fascinating. John Adams, our second president of the United States.
Yes.
And Thomas Jefferson, our third president of the United States.
Yeah.
Were close friends and correspondents, but they also had a bit of a rivalry. Adams' dying words were, Thomas Jefferson survives.
I've heard this before.
Unaware that he had died hours earlier.
Right.
And another shocker, they both died on July 4th, 1826.
Right.
On Independence Day.
It's very weird.
That's a weird fact about presidents.
Did you know that we have never had a president that has died in the month of May?
Interesting.
I don't know why that's a thing, but
Did you know that James Madison was Princeton University's first graduate?
no, that's kind of cool.
Mm-hmm.
He was the first person to walk the stage and be like, yo, and flip his hat in the air and the whole deal.
Yeah. Here's a weird one. During his presidency, John Quincy Adams enjoyed skinny dipping in the Potomac River in the early mornings.
I don't feel comfortable with that.
Well,
I mean, what would you do if you looked out your back window?
and Trump's fat ass is just swimming down the river.
No, I just imagine my morning where I get my coffee and I walk out into my backyard and, I like to wake up slowly and you just look out and you're like, there's some fucking flabby old white guy out there naked.
Maybe if he swam more, he wouldn't be so flabby.
You realize that it's a president.
Dude, check this out. This has many implications, right?
Okay.
Andrew Jackson, the seventh president of the United States.
Yes.
Was involved.
Old Andy.
That's right.
Yes.
I don't know if that's right. I'm just
I
agreeing.
don't either. I don't know if anyone called him Andy.
Oh, Andy.
Oh, Andy Jackson.
AJ.
Oh, AJ.
He was
Apple
involved
Jacks.
in as many as 100 duels.
You mean like with a sword?
Like in Hamilton, like pow.
Oh, and with a knife, like a pistol.
Yes.
Duels.
Most of which were fought to defend the honor of his wife, Rachel.
Was Rachel like the town salute or what?
I mean,
you know what? We have an episode about the first ladies coming up.
Okay.
We'll look up some Rachel.
Yeah.
Some Rachel Jackson.
He was shot in the chest in a duel in 1806 and took a bullet in the arm in a bar fight with Missouri Senator Thomas Hart Benton in 1813.
Did he? Did he kill most of these people in these duels?
I don't think so. If you watch Hamilton, a lot of them will just shoot in the air, but you have to have the balls to threaten to shoot somebody.
So it's really more about I could if I wanted to.
Yeah.
Do
you know what
philosophy in life at all?
Do you know who the eighth president of the United States was? That's right, Martin Van Buren.
I did not know that.
You could have been like, oh, MVB.
Oh, MVP, of course.
Of
course.
And of course, his nickname.
MVB.
Old Kinderhook.
Oh, Old Kinderhook.
Because he was raised in Kinderhook, New York. A popular theory states that the term OK is derived from the OK clubs that sprung up to support his campaign. So when you say,
I feel very weird about
when you
that,
say okay, you're literally referring to Old Kinderhook, which is Martin Van Buren's, not the DJ in Vegas, but the eighth president of the United States.
Oh, that's weird.
You got one?
I do. I
right.
think that this one's really funny. John Adams. John Adams and his family had to travel by foot to get to the White House when he won. And they got lost and wandered around in the woods for hours before they finally found their new house at the White House.
They got lost looking for the White House?
Yeah, because they had to travel by foot.
Wow.
And they had to carry their belongings. And they got lost in the woods for hours.
Where was the Secret Service then?
Right? Boom.
Do you know who the 13th president of the United States was?
I don't know them in order. I really don't.
That's right,
I'm
Millard
sorry.
Fillmore.
Old Mill.
I've never even heard that
never even
name
heard of that
before.
one either. I
Um,
feel like a loser.
you know what he was all scandalous for?
Tell me.
He lived the dream of many a teenage schoolboy. Fillmore's first wife
Was his teacher?
Abigail Powers was his teacher when he was a 19-year-old student at New Hope Academy in New York.
Oh my!
But when you're 19, he was
goodness.
19. He was a grown-ass man. I wonder how old she was. Doesn't say.
I would love to know how old she was.
Interesting. In this picture of Franklin Pierce, he has his hand. You know what it means when your hand is tucked into your jacket?
I don't know what that means actually.
That is one used to be. It's commonly known now, and I got to Google this to make sure I'm right. But it means you are a Freemason
That would make sense.
or a Knights Templar.
Right.
It's like it's a
Very interesting.
Yeah.
I have that on our list for some episodes down the road. We're gonna do an episode on Freemasons and
I almost joined.
my
I know the handshake.
my grandpa was a something. I can't.
Whoa! While you're thinking of it,
No, I can't. Anyways, never mind.
did you know that Abraham Lincoln was almost a professional wrestler?
I did know that.
Did you?
I think that's amazing.
He was only defeated one time out of 300 matches. Who's running the country?
Isn't that amazing?
Honest Abe's out here
I
just
love
wrestling
that.
folks.
I love that.
What?
Did you know, this is a good one,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't even need to say did you know, because I don't think you'll know this. When the Prince of Wales visited the White House, he had such a large entourage that James Buchanan, who was president, was forced to sleep in the hallway on the floor.
What?
Because he was very gracious, and he wanted to provide beds for the Prince of Wales and his entire entourage, so he gave up his own bed, and he slept in the hallway on the floor.
There are 1,000 bedrooms in the White House.
No, there aren't.
Oh, okay.
There aren't.
Well,
Also, Grover Cleveland used to just pick up the phone at the White House all the time. Like the main line.
just pick it up.
Hello, Grover here. What's going on? Like all of the people that call the White House.
White House.
Yeah, he would just answer the phone.
I would do that.
I love that.
You know how freaked out like some
Oh my
like senator's
God.
page would be? If they're-
Right?
Oh.
Oh,
Did you know
I did not.
that Ulysses S. Grant smoked a ton of cigars?
I did know that actually.
20 a day.
20? How do you even have time for that?
Well, after a great military victory at the Battle of Shiloh, citizens sent him more than 10,000 boxes of cigars as gratitude.
So he was just trying to get through all of them?
Yeah, and he died of throat cancer in 1885.
Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Harry S. Truman, he was a very musical president, and he got up every morning before dawn and did 2 hours of piano practice
Wow.
before the rest of the White House woke up.
Well, that's why the rest of the White House woke
I think
up.
that's great.
Did you know that James A. Garfield was ambidextrous?
I am kind of surprised that there aren't more presidents who are ambidextrous.
He could write Latin with one hand and Greek with the other at the same time. Latin and Greek. Latin and Greek. Yeah.
I mean, first of all,
I can barely ride a bicycle.
the amount of people that, I mean, Latin is a dead language,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Well,
I mean,
it died with James.
apparently. Jimmy Carter, who, I mean, if you don't like Jimmy Carter, fuck you. Like, that man is a living saint.
Yeah.
He is an accomplished speed reader and has been clocked to be able to read 2,000 words per minute.
What?
2,000.
Jimmy Carter
Jimmy Carter
can read 2,000 words a
builds
minute.
like houses for the homeless. Was a peanut farmer.
What's
Jimmy
the average
Carter.
number of words per minute for like dummies like me and you?
I don't know, but it's not 2,000. I'll tell you that much. Sure as shit, not 2,000.
Whoa. Did you know that Chester A. Arthur was a pimp?
I'm sorry, I need more. Tell me more about this.
He was known for his impeccable attire, earning him the nickname Elegant Arthur. On his last day in office, 4 women offered him their hand in marriage. Also,
Wait, they proposed to him.
on his last day in the office. So that means he was a single guy in the office. How many single presidents were there? I bet he was tearing it up.
I bet
He
he
also
was tearing it
owned
up.
80 pairs of pants.
Shut up.
80. That means you only got to wear your pants 4 times a year.
I love that. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Gerald Ford was a fashion model.
What?
He was a fashion model and also a Yellowstone park ranger.
And that's how the Ford modeling agency was started.
It might have been.
Do you know who the first president to have electricity in the White House was?
No. Ew.
Benjamin Harrison, number 23.
Okay. I like that.
However, he was so scared of getting electrocuted that he would never touch the light switches himself.
Aw.
Maybe the Secret Service had to turn the lights on for him.
I think that's kind of cute, actually.
Yeah.
And he was just like, nope, I'm scared of this newfangled technology. That's awesome. Hold on, because I looked up.
I got one. This is creepy.
Okay.
This is creepy.
Ooh, I like creepy.
Grover Cleveland's epithelium, a small tumor
Yes.
that was removed from the roof of his mouth.
Yeah.
It resides at the Mutter Museum in Philadelphia.
Ooh, yeah, that's the Death Museum.
Yeah, that's
I've been there.
gross.
That place is rad.
The Mutter Museum is the Death Museum?
It's basically like weird scientific things, and like it's basically all the things that you're just like, ew. Anything that you would look at and be like, ew, no, ah.
Yeah.
It's at the Mutter Museum. It's amazing.
Here's something I didn't know.
Okay.
William McKinley, number 25, was assassinated.
Yes.
I did not know that. But he also wore a red carnation in his lapel as a good luck charm.
Oh.
So while greeting a line of people in 1901, he gave the flower to a little girl. Seconds later, his brains are all over the ground. He died 8 days later. So, hey, little girl. Boom!
He took out his good luck charm. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't even put that together. That's crazy.
Yeah,
if he had
took
just
off
kept
his
it.
good luck charm and gave it to a little... But you know what?
Mm-hmm.
He gave it to a little girl who was close enough to him. Unless that gunman was, like, super sharp, that little girl could have got shot. But because she had the good luck charm...
Just like in Face Off.
Oh, my God, you're right.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to assume we're probably coming close on time?
Yeah. We're getting there.
Okay. So a lot, it's very often said that being the president is the loneliest job in the world. And so a lot of presidents have found very unique ways to pass the time in the White House. We did talk about the 2 hours of piano practice. We have some presidents who go hunting or fishing, and we have some that go golfing.
Mm-hmm. Some. There's the slaps, folks.
Really quickly, just a speed round. George Washington enjoyed dancing and took dance lessons in the White House.
Okay.
Thomas Jefferson took up archaeology. He was obsessed with mammoths, American mastodons. And so he liked theorizing about mammoths and learning about them and talking about them. He would invite groups of people over to talk about mammoths.
Do you know who the fattest president was?
Ooh. Taft.
Yep.
Taft was like 300 pounds.
William Taft, also known as Big Bill, was the largest president in American history. He once got himself wedged into the White House bathtub and had to call his advisors for help getting out. Let that be a lesson to you, folks.
We're going to end it on this. Speaking of the White House bathtub. Let's see. John Quincy Adams, he liked herpetoculture, which is collecting
turtles,
amphibians.
Yeah.
He kept them in the White House bathtub.
Right after Big Bill got his fat ass stuck in it. Check this out.
He would bring people in and show them his turtle collection.
Look at my turtles, you guys.
I like turtles.
Teenage Mutant Presidential Turtles. I got another one. Let's just keep going.
Okay.
Woodrow Wilson's face is on the $100,000 bill.
There's not a $100,000 bill.
Which very few have ever laid hands on. The bills were mainly designed for trade between Federal Reserve banks, but fell out of use with the invention of the wire transfer. They still work as legal tender, but good luck finding someone who can break the change for you.
All right. I kind of dig that. I also just ran into a president I've never heard of. And there's a photo of him, and I think he's kind of cute, but he's long dead. So, okay. Millard Fillmore.
What president was he?
He was 13th president. He looks very silver foxy.
I talked about him.
I wasn't listening. I probably listened to the fact, but I didn't listen to what his name was, his proper name. Sorry.
He's the one that married his school teacher.
Oh, I see. Okay,
And
I get that.
And he looks like the guy from 30 Rock in this picture.
He's kind of cute. Like I said, he looks kind of Silver Foxy.
Bruh.
Okay, maybe I'm looking at a different photo.
Maybe. Because what's the guy's name from 30 Rock that has all the brothers?
Baldwin.
Yeah.
Alec.
He looks almost exactly like Alec
I
Baldwin.
think Alec Baldwin's cute.
I mean, we got to start getting to
Anyways.
and show each other stuff. I can't see. Show this.
Well, that's a wrap on episode 63.
I want to keep going.
We got 2 more episodes this week.
I know.
We can keep going in other episodes.
All right.
I know. It's a lot more fun than...
Eisenhower put a putting green at the White House. And he played more than 800 rounds of golf while in office. So if you think Trump plays a lot of golf, you better talk to your boy Eisenhower.
Teddy Roosevelt liked to walk around on stilts.
What? No.
Teddy Roosevelt loved walking on stilts.
LBJ nicknamed his penis Jumbo.
Gross. Now we're done.
Yeah. Okay.
Now we're done. Okay. If it's not Friday, we'll see you tomorrow.
Last one. In China, the most well-known Western names are Jesus Christ, Elvis Presley, and Richard Nixon.
I'm not surprised by that. That's pretty cool.
We gotta go.
we gotta go.
Well, if it's, as Misty just said, I'm trying to move my mic with my mouth. If it's not Friday, moo. See you tomorrow.